Hi, it's me, JC, back with another Sonic Hour live stream. I think we're gonna work on carving out the turtles today, see how far we can get. I cannot remember how I carved them last time. I kind of think we need to do the body before doing the shells. Although I kind of want to get the shells done because they're really, they're drying up. Here I have the shells and the paint palettes. Just kind of in my way. Yeah, let's move some stuff around. Here's my turtle. This is my personal turtle. Sorry, it's kind of loud. This is what he looks like. He's really cute. And then the little shells, did an all over firing, put them on some, what are those called? Stilts. Yeah, that's the little black things you can kind of see there. That's from the stilts. But yeah, so this is what we're working on. Let me just, yeah. I'm hoping this won't be too bad. I didn't carve the other turtles on the stream. I told myself I was going to record the process, and then I recorded like part of it and then forgot to record like half of the process. Okay, are we going to be able to like separate these? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's see. Put this over here. I feel like people are like on YouTube are going to like judge how I'm making these. But I really want to avoid like attaching things. We don't have to like very good luck attaching things. Things always crack. So my go-to at the moment is like rolling out a large slab, cutting out the shape, and then like kind of carving from that shape. Same with the trinket dishes. I made this template after I cut out like the majority of the turtles. So I think let's just kind of see. Wow, that's actually like actually really close. I don't know if we really need to like I thought we would have to like trim off like some excess, but it's not really like that bad. Not really. Because I do want them to be like relatively the same shape in size. The tail is a tiny bit off, but I mean, I think that's what we have there is fine actually. Yeah, I feel like people on YouTube are gonna like, I don't have many people watching my videos, but I feel like some people might be like, what the heck are you doing? I wouldn't really, I mean, there are some certain things about ceramics that you like kind of like have to do, but I think like, I don't know, other things are just kind of like up to you. And, you know, maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe it's not as efficient or whatever, but like there's nothing exactly wrong with certain things. Certain things sometimes. I think so, like the angle might be off. Maybe that's kind of like what's throwing me. Okay, let me just fix this up a tiny bit. And we are going to just get into the carving. Yeah, I hope this isn't too bad. I don't know. Sometimes when I do the live stream, I'm just like, I'm talking like while I'm doing it. Sometimes it's like kind of distracting me. I'll be like, okay, gotta focus. Gotta get into like focus mode. Okay, let's see. I think we should start off with like maybe kind of like where we are going to put the little like well. So this is like a little container. You could put like, you know, like rings, earrings, pins, like you could put some stuff in here. So where should that kind of be? Like, we're going to have like quite a bit of like a angled steep from like where the bottom is. I don't know, maybe kind of like this. I don't really know like how I decided that. I think I carved the turtles like last fall. Like that's like how long it's been since I started them. I think it was in the fall. I just kind of I don't know. Really took my time with it. Because I just like took them out of the kiln like it was like what, like either the last kiln unloading or maybe it was like the one before that. Maybe. Okay, let me just kind of like, let me get an aerial view of how this is looking. Maybe like we're here. Okay. Sorry, I know you guys can't really see like that well, but I really need to see what this looks like. I just kind of like, it's so annoying when the clay just kind of like sticks to my thing. This is, if you're wondering, this is like a knitting needle, actually. But like they have like really blunt points, or I guess it's not really a point. I don't know. I don't know, like the end of it is like pretty blunt as opposed to like a ceramic needle tool. So I feel like it's so much nicer to be able to like draw out my design without like really like stabbing really far into the clay. So this is what I'm using. This knitting needle is super short because it is made to, there's a little screw kind of like curl inside of it, and you screw it onto like a wire, and then it can let you it kind of like you can either extend the knitting needle so that you can fit more yarn on it, or it could be like, I think people use it to like knit circular things maybe. I'm not really that advanced in knitting, so like yeah, it's something like that. Because I feel like someone like on YouTube is gonna be like, that's not a knitting needle, it's too short. If I post on Reddit, there'd definitely be someone on Reddit that would say that. like something dumb. Like, okay, well, obviously, like, you don't. Obviously, you don't knit because you don't even know what you're talking about. I've had people say things on, like, on Reddit like that. I was like, what the heck? Okay, so I'm kind of like marking out like where, just like really roughly, like how far down I'm going to like carve this. I'm really just kind of marking out a spot. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like so worried to get started on this. Let me see. Should we, you know, maybe we should carve out a tiny bit on the bottom. So if you carve out like a tiny bit of the bottom so you can see the edge of this is raised, it shouldn't sit like wonky, because if you left it just like completely flat, it might kind of like warp in the kiln. So if you do this, it should prevent it from being a bit wonky. Let's see, where is my, oh yeah, okay. So I got this, let me see. Are we going to, I think I'm going to like draw out a safe zone, because I don't know, I kind of feel like I feel like we might change the shape of the turtle slightly. I don't know. I'm so like indecisive. Are we good on the shape? I feel like it's pretty good. I don't know, it's like when I flip it over and like this, like the bottom, it just looks really weird. And I'm like, is this the shape we're going with? Maybe like, just kind of fix it up a little bit, maybe. Maybe make me feel better about it. It's a little like unconventional, but the turtle is just one solid block of clay, the finished one over there. I know some people, well, most people, I feel like most people that do like sculpting type things would probably like hollow it. Like a lot of like ceramic sculptures and stuff are hollowed, because then it will dry a lot faster, and mostly that. And like, I mean, it would be using like less materials too, like less clay if you hollowed it. I don't really know like how I could possibly hollow it if it's like a dish shape. So I don't know. I mean, I think we're just going to just do the same thing that I did with that one, or just like one solid block of clay and then just let it sit and dry for like forever. I just like, it took me so long because I just left the turtles like sit and dry, like slow dry for like, I think months. I really just forgot about them. And then I just like, I like removed like I had like some like plastic like this, like on top of them so that they would like slow dry. And then I think it was like a couple more months, or I don't know. I just kind of like left them, like forgot them. and let them like dry just out in the open, nothing covering them or anything, and just like let them sit like that for a while, like a long time, just to be absolutely positively sure that they were completely 100% bone dry. If you don't dry your pieces like enough, like completely to bone dry, they can either crack or they'll like burst in the kiln. So that could, that could ruin the entire piece that you made, but also it could affect pieces that are next to it in the kiln too. So you really don't want that to happen. Especially like me, I have my pieces fired at a ceramic studio. So like, I would feel so bad if like one of my pieces like burst in the kiln and it broke someone else's piece. Like, rude. Like, so I'm just trying to like, I just try to be like extra careful, like super duper careful. And yeah, for the most part, I just kind of like left them and forgot them, and just let them dry for a long period of time. If I tried to like rush the turtle process, I don't really know like how long exactly it would take for them to completely dry. Because it is so thick. Like if you look at like specifically like this area, like that is like the thickest area. It's like almost an inch of just like pure clay. Really just all around the whole thing. So that, I mean, I don't even know how long that would take to dry. Like, I feel like if you let it dry for like 2 weeks, that would probably be fine. I don't know. I don't even know if it really needs a slow dry, but typically if you have things like these arms, the tail kind of like extending off the main body, they might dry a lot faster than like over here. And you don't want any portion of it to dry faster than other parts because you can get cracking. So that's why I just slow dry. And then like once I felt like, okay, I feel like it's pretty good, then I just kind of like left them uncovered to continue to dry. And that's just really just being on the safe side. Like ultra extreme safe side. I know like I feel like some people just really rush things and like, they'll get like, their pieces will like burst in the kiln. Like if you've watched the, like the like Great Canadian Pottery, was it Throwdown? There were a couple people on there because like obviously it's a TV show. They really only had like a certain amount of time to like dry their stuff. So you did see people's work like cracking and stuff. I don't know if any like, I think like one or something burst like in the bisque firing, and then they just kind of had to like roll with it. I think that happened. A lot of people will think that it's like trapped air that will cause a kiln to burst, but it's actually like trapped moisture, like if it's not completely bone dry. Okay. I feel like I should like carve down a bit more. I don't know. I just get really like, I just try to be like really careful, especially when the clay is this wet. because it's really easy to grab way too much, like a lot more than I was intending to like carve out of it. So I just want to be really careful. Oh, I should show you guys the stuff I got this weekend. I got some ceramic things. Let me just like, I think that, yeah, they're over here. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. Okay. All right, first up, this is a juice box by Bus 20 Ceramics. I know, it's like really tiny. It's really tiny and really cute. It's like, it has like all over almost underglaze. They just like didn't glaze the bottom here. So they didn't have to use like, I don't even know like how you could possibly do this with like a stilt. So the very bottom is unglazed. Isn't that so cute? That's Bus 20 Ceramics. They're here in Portland. And then this is Cowboy Cat Ceramics. Let me get this out of here. I have, how adorable is this? So this is like ceramic. Like this is not like polymer clay or anything. It's actually just ceramic. How adorable is this? So, these were separate, but I don't know, the crayons were really cute, so I had to get at least one crayon. I really want to like fill it with crayons. Yeah, but I don't know. I was kind of thinking of like what I could put in here, like other than the crayon, like I don't know. I could put my colored pencils in here maybe. I don't know. And it's like, it's really like, I feel like this is literally like the size of actual crayon and an actual crayon box. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like it's accurate, like size wise. And like, how perfect is the color of the underglaze that's on like, I mean, the crayon could be literally anything, but the box is just like, I feel like it is like perfect. Like the perfectly same colors that you see on crayon boxes, and it has it does have a little lid that can go on here too. How adorable is that? Oh, maybe I should put like a nail in the wall, and then like I could like hang it. That'd be really nice, because I'm kind of it's so cute. I'm kind of worried it's gonna like fall over, and like, I mean, it is ceramic, but I'm still kind of worried that it's gonna break. But I think that would be really cute. Maybe if I like put it above my desk or something. But yeah, like look how perfectly this little crayon fits in here. How cute. So this is Cowboy Cat Ceramics. She has like lots of, like, actually both of these artists, Cowboy Cat and Bus 20, they make they really inspire me with like their kind of like things that they do with underglaze. I don't know, I feel like not a lot of people use underglaze, like, you know, like this, you know. But they do like lots of like really fun stuff. So if you really like my work, you should definitely check them out. Once we are done streaming, and I post the video to YouTube, I'll put their links to their Instagrams in the description so you can just check them out. But yeah, like I love like fun underglaze things like this. Bus 20 has like more like animal things. They have some like cats, frogs, dogs, and then Cowboy Cat has I've seen them make quite a few like little crayon boxes. They have crayons, cowboy hats. She has like this like Spam can, you know, food Spam. And then she makes these like the animal crackers box, like the little red animal cracker box. Like both of them are so cool. So definitely check them out. Yeah, I'll have to put those links in the description. But yeah, I just bought those over the weekend. Went to some ceramic markets. I checked out Bus 20 got their stuff into like a local shop. I think it's a really new shop because they're like, oh, we're looking for like artists to like put in our shop and stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe this is like, maybe I could like put my stuff in here to do, I think they do consignment probably. I don't know if they do wholesale, but I think they probably do consignment. So I'm like, okay, I want to check it out. Cause like Bus 20, I feel like, especially as someone that's local, I feel like they're very similar to like the kind of stuff that I make and the stuff that I like want to make. So I feel like, that's why I feel like it's really good to like follow local artists that, that have like similarities to you and like what you do, or at least like to be aware of like the work that people are making around you. Cause like Bus 20, cause they're like pretty similar to what I do, like I can kind of like get good ideas of like, oh, like what markets are they at, what like how do they price their work, because our work is like somewhat similar, or like I don't know, things like they're in this shop now, like, oh, maybe like I could get my stuff in that shop at some point, just like that kind of stuff. So they're kind of like really like, I don't know, like really inspirational to like see how they're doing things. I think Bus 20 is full-time, like 2 girls working full-time, I think. I know it's 2 people. I guess I don't really know a lot. And then when I talked to Cowboy Cat Ceramics, I think she said that she was just doing things like, oh, she said she has a part-time job, and then I think the other, like, half of her time, I think the other half is doing ceramics. Okay, I think let's carve out just like the little feet and the tail, and maybe a little bit more over here by the head, and then we can flip it over and work on the top part. Yeah, so we went to 2 markets. I bought the crayon box at the one market. Just kind of checked out. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of nice to like see what people are making. And stuff, and like have a chat with people. Someone asked me if like I do anything. I was like, yeah, I also do ceramics. And I was like telling him about like the studio that I fire at and stuff. I was like, yeah, they just had their summer market. Like, it's really cool. You should check it out. And yeah, we went to the Oregon Potters Association. They had their market at a nursery, like a plant nursery, which is like pretty cool, except they kind of put it in the greenhouse, and it was like, oh my gosh, it was so hot. It was like what was it, 90, it was at least like 90 degrees. And then it was like inside the greenhouse. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm also like, these poor people that are like trying to sell their ceramics. Like just sitting here like all day. And the show or like the sale was for like 3 days. I'm like, oh my goodness. I didn't buy anything, but I don't know. I still like checking out, like, you know, see who's around. Maybe if it's like a new person that I haven't seen before, maybe I'll like check out their Instagram and like, I don't know, like follow them, see what else they make later or something. I don't know why. I'm kind of salty about this whole like nursery thing. Like, okay, so we get there and it was like you have to buy a cup. Like you have to buy a cup from somebody to like get a drink of water. And I was like, or like you're supposed to like have your own cup or something. And it's like, okay, well, for one thing, pretty much everybody that is here is selling planters. And typically planters have holes in the bottom. So there's that. But also like, bruh, like if I buy a cup from one of these ceramic people, it's not clean. Like, how do you think they brought it here? Like it was like wrapped up in like stuff, like newspaper or something. Like it's not clean. And I was like, what the heck? And it was like 90 degrees. Like they didn't even offer like anything to drink. You had to like, I don't know, just either buy a cup that's like dirty and then drink from that, or like you just happen to like have a cup with you. What? I just like, I don't know. I was like kind of salty because like when we went to Morning Ceramics, which, I mean, you know, this is where I fire at. They give you free drinks. They have like 2 or 3 different drinks that they have. Like lemonade, tea, and then like water or something, maybe coffee, I don't know. And then they also provide food. Like they have food for you to eat. And like Morning Ceramics has such a, like, so much of a smaller market than like what was happening at the nursery. I was like, you guys couldn't even bother to give out free water. Like, come on. Like, what? I don't know. I'm really salty about it. Because I'm like, I mean, come on. Morning Ceramics gives you food and drinks. Not even just water. And drinks. And it's like inside their building. So it's shaded. And it's not a literal greenhouse that is just baking you while you're walking around inside. Like, what? I was like, I mean, it sounded like a good idea, right? Like, oh, like you could, random people that show up could buy your planter and then they could go buy a plant too. Like, okay, the thought was definitely there. But the fact that it was like in the greenhouse and it was it was over 90 degrees. Like, oh my gosh, like I really was like dying. And I was like, you know, I like to take my time and look at everybody's stuff, which I did, but I definitely was not lingering. I was like, we need to get out of here. Like, ASAP. Yeah, because, like, I mean, you know, if you're a bit more, like, lingery, like, oh, like, maybe you'll sit there and have a chat with the artist, you know? I mean, I'm not always, like, that person, but there are those people, you know, maybe some random person that showed up and to buy a plant, and then they're like, oh, there's some pottery thing going on. What's this? whatever you made. You know, I don't know. There are definitely those people out there that want to sit and have a chat. But that was not a have a chat place or day. And I was like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm really salty about it. I don't know. I just feel like they didn't really think about it. Like, I mean, come on. You couldn't provide water. It's a nursery. Like, you're already buying a lot of water. I don't know. I don't know. They had stuff like there, like in a, like a pitcher thing, but like, yeah, like you had to just like have your own cup or whatever. I don't know. The whole thing, it didn't make any sense. I'm really salty about the drink thing, the drink situation. Yeah. I'm also like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know, like maybe I was just like maybe I was just like really hot and really upset. I don't know. But I mean, this is like pretty valid, I would say. Okay, so one of the artists there, I picked up their vase, and a vase. It was a vase. It wasn't a planter, it was an actual vase. And I picked it up, and there's a hole in the inside that went straight through to the bottom. And it was $65. Like, what? No. What? Yes, there are people that buy vases strictly for decoration, and they don't put flowers in it, but like, come on, you know, like, you shouldn't be selling that. You shouldn't be selling a vase that has a hole in it. Like, what? For $65, it's not even a functional vase. Like, and it's not functional because they didn't make it right, you know? Like, you know, that's just like so unprofessional. And it's like, come on. I don't know. And then it wasn't even like, I mean, that was the only person that I like saw it was like supposed to be a functional thing, and then was not functional, you know, in that way. But I did see a number of items that people were selling that just had cracks in them. And I'm like, guys, I didn't say anything to them because, like, I don't know. I'm not like confrontational, but like, I mean, come on, like, you shouldn't be selling things that have cracks in them. I saw like what it is, it's sort of like a pinch pot type of thing, and on the rim of it were just cracks on it, and I'm like, I know it's really disappointing when you spend all this time. I mean, they weren't even that big. Some of them were like, that I'm thinking of were like this big. They were not that big. Like, they did not have that much time like invested in them. But I'm like, I get it. Like, you know, it's really disappointing when something doesn't turn out how you want it to. But you need to like show some professionalism and like not like sell things that have issues. Like a major issue. I mean, the vase. The vase was like a major issue. And I'm like, you really shouldn't be like doing that. That's like, I don't know. It's just like, you know, it's just unprofessional. And, you know, like, I don't know, like, you want to be giving like ceramic people a bad rap, you know? Because you're supposed to be the, you know, you're supposed to be like the, okay, I don't want to say like expert, but, you know, like you're, you know, this is your craft. You should know, I don't know. not to like sell bad pieces. Like some pieces, like people have like a box on the floor and it says like second sale. That means they're like not quite up to, you know, they're not really quite what the artist was, you know, what they wanted, you know, like maybe it's like a little tiny issue or something about it was just a little bit off, you know. And I feel like, you know, I feel like it's good to like differentiate those from your main pieces because, you know, then you actually know like, okay, well, I'm getting a discounted price. And like they know it's an issue. But if you're not saying there's an issue, it's just kind of like, it just feels like you can't really trust that person. I was like, I'm doing this thing. I'm doing this kind of like course thing or whatever to like improve my Etsy shop. And like one of the things that's like recommended is to like look at the reviews of like people that would be like your competition, you know, people that are doing similar things to you. And what was it? I was reading this review and I was like, oh my gosh, like this person sold, you know, a cracked piece on Etsy. And then the customer, like, left a bad review about it. They're like, the handle is cracked. Like, what the heck? And then the response that the shop person, you know, the artist, like, sent to that person was like, oh, like, that's, like, part of the aesthetic. Like, it's supposed to be like that. Girl, no, it's not supposed to be like that. You messed up and you sold something that was not, you know, that had issues with it. Like, what? Like, you're literally lying to your customer. Like, what the heck? You know, like, it's that kind of thing. It's like, it just feels like you can't trust them, you know? And I'm like, what the heck? I don't know, that was like a huge red flag to me because I've been looking at this shop and I'm like, I kind of want to buy like some of their stuff, but like, man, if they're gonna, you know, if they're gonna send me something with like cracks or like other issues with it, and then when I am like, hey, what the heck, and then they're like, oh, it's like, it's supposed to be like that. Like, no, it's not supposed to be like that. What? Like, no. Like, literally lying to your customers. Like, what the heck? But like, I don't know, like, for one thing, if there's a huge issue with it, you shouldn't be selling it. If you are going to sell it, you need to make it like really clear. Like, you know, like, hey, it's not supposed to be like this. Here's a discount. You know, mark it down. And then if somebody wants it, like, cool. But, like, they know that it's not supposed to be like that. And they know there's an issue with it. Some things are a little bit more subjective. But, I mean, if there are cracks going through your piece, like, can you imagine if that was a mug? Like, it was a mug and it had a crack that went from, that it just went straight through down to the bottom, you know? Like, you wouldn't be able to drink out of it because there's a literal hole in your mug. Like, no, you shouldn't be selling things like that. But it can be subjective if there are, like, I don't know, things that don't really affect the item, you know, they're just like, just like a surface issue. That can be different, but I don't know. I'm just like, man, I was like, what the heck? I mean, I don't know, like, I get disappointed when stuff doesn't turn out, but, you know, like, I don't know, like, maybe I'll just donate it to Goodwill if it's, like, I don't know, if it's not, like, that bad, but it's, like, not something that I would, you know, put in my shop, you know, like, I don't know, maybe, whatever, maybe someone wants it, or, like, I don't know, some things I've kept myself, I'll just kind of, like, I don't know, whatever, put pencils in it or something, put brushes in it, something like that, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how I should word that for, the market. Last time I put, like next to the price sticker, I put, like, second sale. But I'm not really I don't feel like people know what that means. If you often buy art, you probably would know what that means. Like, you would know that it's just kind of like a... I think it's particularly seen... I don't know, I feel like I particularly see it when people, like, sell pins. You know, you have, like, the perfect pins, and then the manufacturer, like, also sent you ones that have, like, some issues with it. Or something, like, slight issues, like, and they're called seconds. So then people will sell those at, like, a cheaper price. That's what I've seen it. I mean, I see, like, some people that sell ceramics say second sale. I don't know, like, I feel like I need to kind of get, like, some, like, wording that, like, you know, anybody that comes by will, like, be like, oh, okay, I get it. I don't know, or maybe, like, a sign. I don't know, I don't want to have a million signs. I feel like I'm just like, I need to print off all of these signs for my booth this weekend. Yeah, by the way, I'm doing the Saturday market this weekend here in Portland. Check it out if you happen to be in the area. I feel like probably not, but if you happen to be. Portland Saturday market, downtown, on the waterfront, 10 to 5. Man, I really need to make, like, we really need to do some, like, glazing and, like, underglazing. So I have, like, I'm not gonna have any new stuff since the last time I did the market. So I really would like to get some new stuff made. I do have things here that are bisqued and could be decorated. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, go with the whole, like, carving stuff, making new things. We have, like, I don't know, I think, like, 12 or something, like, air plant holders. I don't know. I literally sat and, like, these things. I literally sat and, like, made, like, a bunch more. Just, I don't know. I was like, how long does it take me to make one of these? And then I was like, I have some extra clay. I should, like, just, you know, make something with it and not throw it back in the reclaim. And then I just ended up making, like, a million more of those. I mean, at least for me. For me, in my process, 12 is a lot to have. The last time I made them, I made 2. I mean, those are not bisqued. They're still, those ones are drying right now, but we have a couple that could go in a bisque. I'm trying to figure out, like, how much stuff I should make. before I take it over to the bisque firing. It's kind of tricky when I have so many flat things. We have that chicken trinket dish, some bunny trinket dishes, cats, and then I think like 6 tripods. So those are the things that are ready to be bisqued. There's no way the turtles are going to be ready because I want to... Well, for one thing, this is the only one that is being carved. And then they're gonna like slow dry. We've got those watercolor palettes sitting over there. I think I am just about done. I did a little bit of work on the one that we worked on in the stream last week. I did a little bit of extra work on that. I'm working on timing myself, how long it takes to do the other one. I definitely want to get those into the next bisque firing. Maybe make some more like shapes, maybe make some just like, so those are like specifically sized for watercolor. It would be kind of cool to have some more like just like larger wells for like acrylic or oil. I mean, those are really, I didn't even really notice, but I just realized that a lot of the ones that I see like at markets or at like local stores and stuff, a lot of the watercolor or the paint palettes that I see aren't watercolor. A lot of the ones that I see are like, you know, just like larger ones for like acrylic or oil. So it's like, oh, I wonder if mine like stand out in any way because they're like specifically for like watercolor. I don't know, but I definitely would like to make more and like more shapes and stuff. I do think they are really fun. I really do have like a million things on my list of like what I want to make. Oh, hi Dubdemo. We are carving out a little turtle here. You can see my finished one is over here chilling off to the side as my reference. Yeah. Just making some progress on, really great progress on this. Although I think, I don't know, I kind of stall when it gets to doing like the nitty gritty details. I don't know, I get like so nervous that I'm gonna like, I don't know, like carve off too much or something. I don't know. I mean, I could just like put it back if I really need to, most likely, but I want to avoid that. I don't know, I kind of like that aspect of like kind of like sculpting clay. It's kind of nice to know that like, okay, I can just kind of like, I do prefer removing clay than adding clay, but it is kind of nice to be like, you know what, if I really, really need to add more, like add some back in, I can do that. Unlike, you know, if you're like carving with like marble or something, it's like, okay, well, you know what? You made a mistake and now you have to start completely from scratch. Or, I don't know, rethink what you're doing. I don't know, there's something really nice about that. Yeah, let me do the other side. I feel like we're making some great progress on this shape. Okay, yeah, so Saturday market is coming up this weekend. I'm going to cancel the stream on Friday for sure, just because I'm going to be like prepping for the market, you know, packing things, making sure I have all the signs that I need printed and ready, and I don't know, I have to like wash my tablecloths and like that. I don't think I have as much to do as I did last time. So I think we'll be streaming up until Thursday, but it's possible something might come up and I'll be like, okay, gotta cancel the stream on like Wednesday or Thursday or something. I don't know. Man, I'm so proud of myself. Like, this was just like a lump of clay and now it's actually looking like something. I'm really like not someone that sculpts very often. Let's see, I made a strawberry for, what was that? For like the little strawberry container. I made that. It's like this big. It was really small. So I sculpted that. I have like 2D necklace charms or like pendants or whatever. They're not really 3D. I do want to make some 3D ones, but I have those like 2D ones. I did start like two other ones that are kind of a bit more different. Those are over here. Let me see. So we've got, well, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of like 2D. It's going to be a watermelon slice. And then guess what? There's the turtle. I'm having trouble with like the center part of the shell. So I keep like dabbing like more clay in there and then carving it and then dabbing more clay and then carving it. And I'm having some issues. Like, I want it to look like really good. So yeah, so we have the little turtle, mini turtle. Yeah, and I was like, oh wait, I did make a template. I did make a template for the little turtle necklace pendant. Because that one is going to be for me, because I think it'd be adorable. I need like, I need like ceramic jewelry that I can just like wear out and about. I have a few pieces by, what do I have? I know I have some by Juice Ceramics. I have like 2 of her necklaces. And they're so adorable. Like, one of the ceramic markets that I went to, like, I don't know, it's really fun to like, I don't know, like wear that to the ceramic market. And like everybody gave me compliments on it. They're like, oh my gosh, is that a tiny little juice box? And I was like, why, yes it is. And they're like, that is adorable. Is it ceramic? I was like, yes, it is ceramic. And they're like, oh my gosh. Like literally everybody was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I'm like, I also do ceramics. I don't just buy ceramics. I also do ceramics. So like if I was wearing my own, then I could be like, I made this because I also do ceramics. I don't know. I feel like I need like something like, yeah, I feel like I need like a talking point to like wear to like ceramic markets. Cause like, I don't like it when people talk at me. Like people just like talk at me. They're like talking about like how they, salt fired their ceramics and like then they just go off about the process and I'm like, yeah, I also do ceramics. I know how you did this. Like, but I don't want to be like rude, so I don't say anything. But I'm like, I don't know. A necklace would be a talking point, but I'm kind of thinking like a t-shirt too. I think it'd be fun to have like a t-shirt about like pottery or something. You know, something that like indicates like, hey, you know what? I also do ceramics. So like you don't need to like mansplain like the ceramic process to me, like, you know. I don't know, but necklace would be cute because then I could also be like, I made this. You should check out my shop or check out my Instagram, like, for more of my cute things. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to get my like local presence known. Does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to like get my name out there. You can definitely like do that by, you know, like having a booth at a bunch of markets, but I mean, I'm really trying to start off like slow and just kind of, I don't know, just doing the one market for right now. I don't really know very many that would be kind of like at my level. For summer, I mean, I don't know. Some of the ones that I find are just like way, like, they're just like way above me. Like, I don't know. Like, if you went there and there's a ceramic person, their like vase would be like $600 or something, like way too like, I don't know, like high up. Or like some places, like there's like what's it called? Like, I don't know, it's like Last Thursday or something. Like literally anybody can show up. You just bring a table. I don't want to be like rude, but like, I mean, like if we're kind of looking at like a sliding scale, it's kind of like, you know, I guess like beneath me, or like, you know, kind of like below. It's just not the quite the right spot, you know. Like people at like, what is it, like Last Thursdays or something, people are just like, they just sell anything. Like they sell like sneakers, and I'm like, why are you selling sneakers? Oh my gosh, it's 2:04. I have to go. Anyway. Gosh, okay. I used to have a thing, it would like ding when it was 2:00, and now it doesn't happen. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what the heck my computer's doing. Okay, wow, okay. I have to go, but yeah, let me kind of like, I don't know, sort of like set this up for like a cute little like thumbnail for YouTube. Maybe, I don't know. I always say that, and then I like don't do it, you know. But like I know WDMO kind of missed some of the stream, but this is like what we started with, and this is what we have now. Like that's what we did in an hour. How should I like check? How I like have this little turtle or something like over here in the corner? I don't know. So you can kind of like see what it looks like. And then maybe like, I don't know, like tools or something over here. Maybe. I don't know. Not really like, I feel like I'm not really that great at making like thumbnails. Okay, I feel like that'd be a good thumbnail. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining WDMO, and anybody else that happens to catch this on Twitch later. All of the videos are uploaded to YouTube at calieandco if you want to see a whole live stream playlist. But yeah, wherever you're watching, check out the Twitch, follow along, check out YouTube, subscribe, like the video, give it a thumbs up, and well, I should catch you guys tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be canceling it. Yeah, well, I'll see you later. I hope you have a great day. All right, bye.